Hey guys, Rocky here, and today is going to be the Q&A video from last week. It's been 1 week by now, so I'm assuming all the comments that have been wanting to answer questions or all the people that have had their questions are probably on this video by now. So yeah, it's going to be one long cut like I did last time, and Gravedigger is still going to be in the title because this is mostly a Gravedigger Q&A, typically because most questions are probably are about GD, I would assume. If not, then oh well, too bad, too sad. And I know I don't do many celebrations of subscribers, but I want to truly just thank you guys for 15,000, because if you take that in, that's like what? Each high school has like 1,000, that's like 15 high schools, you know? That's like a small city or town. 15,000 people, do like, what? I know I don't really celebrate many milestones like this, but today I will answer the 15k Q&A. And like I said earlier, maybe I said it earlier, I'm not too sure, but it's gonna be one long cut and I'm just gonna answer all the questions. So here we go, starting with Anti-Ampy saying, congrats, I pray for a prosperous future. Anti, you dumb fuck, bro, this is a key. I'm joking! Thank you, bro, thank you. Continuing on. When are you gonna make a collab with a small YouTuber I found called Crazy? I think all these questions are gonna be like, it's 50-50 is gonna be like actual serious questions, 50-50 is going to be just like jokes. That's okay though, I don't really mind, because it's just a filler video anyway. I find this small. Small? 50, actually yeah, that is pretty small comparing to like, I guess everything else, because people like get however views on every other video for them, but personally, I'm okay with the amount I get. I'm pretty chill with that. Because it's a very humble community with GD and everyone else in my, what is it? My subscriber, my community. My community, huh? Anyway, continuing on. Please turn the mic volume back up to, no, I cannot, bro. Even as I listen back to my old videos, it's horrendous. I just can't. I can't go back. I remember seeing something all the way back then, how your voice should be like 20 decibels louder than there was a Discord notification. My apologies. That your voice should be. I'm just gonna mute Discord, so if you hear me like stop talking, then just imagine Discord notification popping up. Back then, with my volume, I saw like an AI prompt. I don't know what I searched up, but I think AI told me like you should have your voice 20 decibels higher than the actual video. Most fucking stupidest tip I've ever listened to. Luckily enough, I fixed that by now, but that was horrendous back then. I'm now able to manage my audio much more efficiently because back then I just sucked at editing, but now I'm actually able to edit and stuff like that. Again, once again, I want to thank GD just for giving me all the skills I have now in FPS and also in editing, because I've learned so much by just editing videos from GD alone and like the pacing and all this stuff. Because back then I didn't really edit that much. I would just mix clip transition. It would just be that, you know, it'd just be a montage. But now I'm able to edit more efficiently and I've doubled my view count since then, which is awesome. Good job, me. Anyway, continuing on. When are more events coming? When I feel like it, which is probably never. I do know that last big event I said I would do it again, but since then Roar Nation has hosted a few big events, he has it on lockdown. Otherwise, if I do an event, it's gonna be a special map event with, well, the special maps in the community roster, because some of them are actually super cool, but unfortunately most of them are bugged. And without any map makers on hand, because Nova, obviously he's no longer a part of GD community because he left on his own. And with Mr. Max not being well versed in map making, I don't know what we can do to fix many of them, even though they're so cool to play on. But most of them are bugged because there's a lot of invisible barriers, like the capturing points, most of them are bugged, which sucks, but oh well, continuing on. Are you Rocky because you're crazy, or are you crazy because you're Rocky? I think I'm Rocky. No, I think I'm crazy because I'm Rocky, because I think Rocky's more important than the crazy point. But anyway, continuing on. 15,000 Rock Autos. Hope you get more, bro, Tado. Thank you. To pick the Kanye. Thank you, bro. I don't think I've actually named any of my subscribers, actually, which is very interesting. But anyway, continuing on. What's your favorite gun, perk, and class to run while you want to sit back and relax? If I just want to absolutely just show axe, typically when I join a Rapid stream, I'll use either Butcher or Apparition and the Queen. Because Butcher, I'm farming Mary kills, and it's one of my favorite perks in the game. I think it's more fun than Apparition, because you heal and then you kill, you drop a gun, you heal, you sleep. It's so Butcher, high skill 4. You might think, oh, but Rocky, all you do is run there and spam Mary. No, bro. If you combine most Butchers in the game, they just go melee, kill themselves, they die. If you actually know what you're doing, and you get a merit. Because reminder, butcher gives you permanent morale, so your gunplay is double times more efficient and better than any other character. Once you get that first butcher kill, your potential skyrockets to tenfold because you have extra movement speed, extra reload speed, and remember you have a full HP on kill, and it's so damn fun. It's so damn fun just actually 1v1ing Rancers without Red the Neck, just with Butcher and just mogging them, or Vanguards. It's so damn fun, bro. But favorite gun's probably a Queen or the Hellion, because they just one-shot. I know the Hellion doesn't one-shot, but it's still funny just shooting them twice and watching them crumble and die, or the chest blowing up, or their arms being torn off. That's so satisfying. So any shotgun, Apparition or Butcher, probably Butcher as of now, but back then Apparition because it's just like shooting fish in a barrel, or it's just like fishing because you just throw out your net and then the stupid people come and die because they can't use their ears or eyes to see a Apparition. Sitting on, it's so dead because you give yourself ammo, no need to rely on that. And yeah, Butcher is kind of stupid with Sodat because you resupply, but it doesn't really matter because sometimes you're not able to get the Butcher kill, so Sodat's just nice to run because you have the pistol as well, which occasionally I'll use all career. And maybe the Grace. But I don't know, Grace is too easy to use, so I use the Honor and Union, because Union, everyone knows why. Honor is just funny pecking someone to death with 22 long rifle, even though I know it's 9mm. Is it 9mm? I'm not too sure, but it's just funny to use Honor because it just annoys people, because pew 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 pew, and also headshot machine, any radio just instantly dies, and well, any pistol's good. So just a Queen, Apparition, or Butcher. I'll say Butcher for now, and then Sodat, definitely. Because I've said many times before, Sodat's my favorite class because you are just there. You're a nobody. You're a faceless person, and, well, you're just a cog in the machine, which is why I love him so much. You're useless. Not useless, but you're just there. And you die, no one's gonna remember you. You'll be forgotten forever. Very cool class. Continuing on. What other sloppy games you play other than Poopy Digger? I can open up my Steam page right now if I want to. I mean, if I did, I am doing a screen recording and I'm gonna edit it so that you only see the comments here. Other games I play? I mean, I don't know. I play other games on Roblox. I mean, if you look at my YouTube channel, you can see all the other games I play. I remember someone telling me to play a game, even though I've played that game already. Many people do that in my comments. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, you guys just searched up on my channel and you'll find it. But I mean, I'm playing Limbus Company. I'm playing, what is it? That game called again? I forgot. I don't know. I'm playing Limbus Company and a bunch of other games. I can't really remember what I'm playing right now. Oh well, that's a bro. Too bad, too sad. Continuing on. Congrats. I hope you have a great day. Thank you, bro. I'm trying to 20k the Honor right now. Do you have any advice? Have fun, bro. If you 20k something, it's gonna get it's a slog trying to get. Building a weapon is fun for the first 100, 500, but after 1,000, it kind of gets a little tedious. Except for like fun guns like the Kingslayer, that super fun. Kingslayer is super fun. It was awesome using that gun. But otherwise, the crossbow was kind of a slog in the Hope like 4-round skin, which I'm still editing the video. Well, it's not. It's still in the process of being edited, but I'm thinking of doing another montage, like the edit. Like, you know, the Cavalry Sword edit I did, or the Kingslayer edit I did. I'm thinking of doing that. I might not do that, but I have Foreign Hope. I got it a long time ago, but I just didn't make a video about it because, well, it's kind of symbolic of GD as a whole, it being my final gilded weapon. I do know that I'm gilding the bottle, the pick, and all the other weapons, but the Hope is the final weapon I've ever quote-unquote gilded, or Foreign Hope, I guess, the 1911 kills. So I'm still working on that video. But otherwise, any advice is just have fun, try out new things. Like, I think Weatherneck and Honor might be a super combo, because, you know, Honor you have to have a concentrated fire, but if you get shot, you get stunned. At least if something does 120 to you, or 150, I forgot. So if you just have Weatherneck, you can just pew 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 and be unbotted. I might try that out actually. Thank you for suggesting that, but have fun. That's about it. How often do you visit the GD subreddit? Not too often at all. Actually, no, I've been visiting it pretty often recently just to see if I was mentioned on there, and I have been mentioned. I saw a few posts about me, which I found very funny. I saw someone say Rocky's like a cryptid. That was hilarious. But otherwise, I'm not mentioned on there at all anymore, which is totally fine with me. I've seen a lot of drama there, but though, about how the Reddit hates Mr. Max, which is just it's hilarious to see the conflict between the Reddit and Mr. Max. But I mean, I have no say in it, but it's just, I find it funny and humorous because there's just a constant war between the Discord and the subreddit communities fighting against each other. I just find that funny because it's just like the Golden Empire Nation. But anyway, I have no say in it. Continuing on. They plan to have a prayer session with the viewers. I live stream. You guys can join me during the live stream, so no. Well, I mean, yes, because you can join me while I'm live streaming. But I won't have a specific session with my viewers because they can join me by themselves whenever I'm live streaming. So yeah, this is even a question. Do you think Dev GD could be doing more content-wise? I mean, yeah, definitely. Like, they've done a bunch of shadow balances. For example, one I remember is they moved the crestfall to a 1 speed. So when you aim, your character gets slowed with most weapons, but with the crestfall, you suffer no penalty while walking anymore, which I guess that makes sense, but like, could you please put that in the devlog? Please, give me something to make a video about so I can mention it or like have the community talk about it. They've been doing a bunch of shadow patches recently, which just kind of sucks, as I'm guessing they're scared about community backlash due to the fact that most balance changes they've done, they've got a lot of backlash, and they just want to shadow balance stuff that they want into the game, which is at least tell us about it. Otherwise, you know, it just sucks how there's stuff being added, but they're not telling us at all. That's just a personal complaint about me. They should really be putting balance check. For example, the modifications, we know they're in the game by now. They should be adding that onto the updates. Because there's no point of hiding it. It just, yeah, they're just scared of community backlash, and if something does pass through a shadow patch, right, and no one notices, then they'll just keep doing it over and over, and eventually GD won't be the same as it once was, which kind of is annoying. Community should have a part of what happens in the game. Moving on, do you ever plan on making compilation videos long again? 15 to 30. Well, the thing is, the old montages for the Gilded, like I said, I didn't edit many videos. All I did was clip like all my kills that I found amusing. That was it. Most of the compilations back then, they weren't even like funny to watch. They were just like me killing people. So I'm not too sure if I'll ever do a compilation of those ever again, unless explicitly asked of. I do know that people wanted raw footage of me playing, but like, I don't know. It seems interesting, but I don't really have any insane games. I average like 20 to 40 kills a game, which I don't think is that interesting, you know? That's just me playing averagely, right? So, maybe not, probably not. I just edit 8-minute videos, and that's about it. I don't know if I ever do a longer video like that ever again, because, well, most of those videos, the 15 to 30-minute ones, were me going from 500 to 1,000 kills on a weapon, and I'm not doing that anymore. So, oh well. Are you Obama? No. What is your least favorite class? Probably Lancer. Not because it isn't fun. Like, the Lancer is fun and it's very useful. First of all, the support morale. That's insane. Free movement speed, free reload speed. Support class. Also, distraction. As a Lancer, you have it. Lancer is just all hype moments in aura. That's what a Lancer is. You can get the most insane multi-kill ever, and it takes actual skill. With Jaeger, you place 2 dynamite, you fuck off, you shoot, and then people die. With Lancer, you have to get up close and personal. That is respect, dude. And they're very useful due to the fact that if a Lancer's up in the front line, you have to shoot the Lancer. If you shoot someone behind the Lancer, then you're fucked, because the Lancer just sweeps through your team and you die. They're just a great distraction. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. They're a walking body bag. Or, you have to pay attention to them, essentially. So a single Lancer can essentially just halt an entire team, because they have to all stop and aim and shoot at you, and then their teammates, the Lancer's teammates, can just come up and shoot you. They're there to go up front and cause a distraction while the actual team gets into position and finds the enemy's weak points. Very good class. Otherwise though, I don't like Lancer because of the fact that there's not many ways you can experiment with him. With Vanguard, you can experiment with almost every single perk. With every other class, every single perk works, but with Lancer, I know there are exclusive perks with Lancer, which is awesome. However, though, you do not have access to all the primaries. You do have access to secondaries, right? But that's with Survivorist, which locks you out of every other perk, and you can't access the primaries, like the 2-weight weapons, which you're just locking yourself out of half of the content of the game, which is very unfortunate. That is the only reason why I hate Lancer, is that the fact that you aren't able to fully experiment with the armory of weapons. And yes, it would be pretty OP for Lancer stat primaries, which I understand. Because last time that happened was all the way back then. I made a video about it, and if you combined the stim with Bicardine and give them a primary, it's hell on earth. But people, you know, morticians often do not give stims out after the first respawn wave because they just aren't aware that they can do that, because a good mortician player will always be stimming their allies no matter what they're doing. They'll take the time to stim allies even after they get out of spawn, but unfortunately morticians do not do that. But otherwise, But it says my favorite Eastern cast because they didn't have access to everything. Continuing on. Do you like normal seals? I mean, they're okay, I guess. What guns do you think are over/underpowered? Do you think they should add more perks? What is the weakest overall shock troop in your opinion, talent or honor? What guns do you think are over/underpowered? I don't think there's any weapon that dominates the meta at all. Obviously, the Prince is good. That you can't really complain about the Prince, so I guess the Prince is overpowered. Though it should stay like that, though. Prince is just a reliable gun. Although it is the most OP gun, you don't see everyone running it. Why? Because there are other guns that are much funner. As much as I like running the Prince, because it's just easy to use, reliable, there's other guns that are just much funner, like the shotguns, so I think the Prince is, good. Otherwise, underpowered, I'm not too sure what could possibly be underpowered right now. Maybe the Cavalry Sword? I thought the Cav Sword did 140, apparently it does 120. I didn't know that at all, but otherwise, Cap Sword is used for Vanguards and or anti-melee, so I can't really say anything about it. Otherwise, I don't think anything's underpowered. I don't think there's any weapon in the game that I've complained about beside the Heavy Hellion, when back then it was 200 damage and it wouldn't do jack shit. But now they fixed that, so I'm happy with that. Otherwise, I think everything's fine right now. What do you think they should? Do you think they should add more perks? Definitely, bro. They should add something. They should do anything. Otherwise, I don't know. Mr. Max is not planning on adding any more content, so it is what it is, I guess. What is the weakest overall shock trooper in your opinion? It would have to be probably. That's a good question. Weakest overall shock. So that's good. He's reliable. Framer is. What is it? Anti-material is good. One shot, one kill. I think it'd be anti-material because yeah, he does 500 damage. But that's just so much excess damage. I do know he pierces, but otherwise, if he gets caught out in the open by himself, right, like in a group situation, he dies. So that he has a machine gun, 1v3, instantly done. As for Framer, self-explanatory. As for Radio, just gun, or you have a plethora of shots to use. Trench, shotgun, bayonet, done and dusted. Bulwark, self-explanatory, and then what else? Jaeger, trap, and just gun. As for the anti-material, all the other shocks are good for groups, except for the anti-material. Oh, the anti-material is solely a single target shock. Yeah, he's just made to kill one person only. And yes, he doesn't have the singular pierce shot, like the fucking pierce the heart shot, and he does get multiple people. Otherwise, though, if you shoot and there's like someone. Let's say there are 3 people right beside each other. You shoot one person, the 2 people can just shoot you and then you just die. And yeah, you can just position yourself to kill 3 people easily as an anti-material, but otherwise though, it's very hard to do that most of the time. So I think anti-material is the weakest due to the fact that his group area potential is just not there most of the time. But otherwise though, his single target damage is scary. I do think that they should make the 500 damage 200 studs rather than 100 because I don't know, it just feels so unsatisfying seeing someone just tank it. Like, bro, that just sucks. And yeah, you could hit him with the head, but it's not pure accurate. Unfortunately, you have to hold shift, and if you get shot, then shift goes away. So yeah. Anyway, continuing on, talent or honor. Talent is fun because it's just a quick draw, boom, 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 boom. Honor is fun because it's primary, secondary whenever you want to, and just the spam all. But otherwise, I think talent's fun because of the moments that happen. Due to the fact that if you're by yourself, then someone someone just sneaks up to you, boom, 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 and then if you die, then oh well. If they die, then it's the most funniest shit ever. Otherwise, the honor's fun as well because you just spam that shit until someone dies. So continuing on, we'll continue. Continuing on. No. When you're uploading the Loadout tier list video, one must believe, not in a million years until GD is dead, because as much as I play GD, all the loadouts I just don't want to do. Loadouts I want to use are loadouts I want to create myself and have fun. For example, I'm having so much fun with Butcher. Otherwise, using other people's loadouts feels like I'm just slaving away at something, which I don't want to do. So, sorry. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but otherwise, someday I'll return back to that video. For now, though, no. What is favorite color in Ice Cream Favorite? My favorite color is Cyan because I think blue is a very royal color, and I think Cyan matches me because it's a lively color. It's joyful. Right? It's a bright color. So it's a royal and it's also bright, so that makes the person, vibrant, which I think that's why I like Cyan. And Ice Cream Favorite, probably just chocolate. Simple, I know. I remember back then in elementary, people were like, vanilla's going away, so if you even know ice cream, you're cool, but it hasn't, so I don't know what happened with that. this is this and that is that. You completely butchered the saying, bro. It's not even right. Continuing on. Will you do a repetitive unit live stream? I've already 100% of the game. I don't know what else I would do in that game. Maybe mods, but otherwise, I don't think so. Adjudicator mod? When? I don't know, bro. I truly wish. My thoughts on Adjudicator mod would be the same as the Crestfall Ranger, except it just has horrible like recoil. The drum bag is cool, but it would be insane. But otherwise, it just I don't think it's ever happening. Hold up. Sorry, continuing on. Can we low-key do a collab? I really like your videos, and I would love to maybe work with you in the future because I've been watching you maybe since you had like 5K. I don't know. I don't really do many collabs. The only collab I think I've ever done is with Anti and Japid, but after that collab, we just kind of became friends, and we don't do collabs anymore, but we play with each other much often, which I guess is a collab, but otherwise, if you want to collab, it just, I don't know. It just really depends on the mood. So, I'd maybe not, yes, no, I truly cannot answer you. It just, when I feel like it, you know. Otherwise, collabs, I don't know, continuing on. Because the last one I did was GMAC and developer. GMAC, I don't know where he is, unfortunately. He does have a, well, I don't, okay, I won't say anything because it's probably his private life, but he does have a job, he's employed, and he's working his ass off, so good on him. He has a family, so he's living his life right now. He's having a good time, so I don't think he has had any time to make a video. As for the developer, I've never talked to the developer at all. I've only talked to the developer through GMAC. Otherwise, though, I've had no direct contact with the developer. I don't think the developer even wants to talk to me, because I have no idea what the developer even thinks of me. He probably thinks trash about me. Because, I don't know. I just think that way with how he talks to the community and how he just dislikes them. Continuing on. What do you think is the direction of GD is going? There is no direction right now. GD is currently at a standstill, which is a positive and a negative, due to the fact that it's a positive because nothing bad will ever happen. It's a negative because nothing good will ever come to fruition anymore. It's at a standstill, essentially. So GD itself is just gonna stay as it is right now unless Mr. Max hands it out to someone else, which I don't think they will ever do, or if Mr. Max decides to be like really happy one day and get to work. Otherwise, though, he's working on his GD Redux. Personally, I think I'll still stay with the old GD though, unless GD Redux is truly like a miracle of something. So, otherwise, I don't know what's gonna happen to GD. It's probably gonna die out like Decay Winter. Well, I think Decay Winter is getting updates, or A-A8, which I mean, I know A-A is getting update too. Like A-A, I guess I'll say die out like A-A, but otherwise, there's a good community in there still, and it's doing awesome. But who knows? Thoughts on Dummies versus Noobs? I've already played that game. It's good. I haven't really done much in it though. I think I'm level 20 and that's about it. What's your favorite Grave Digger prop? The worst one has got to be the open ammo pack or the open package. That shit pisses me off, dude. I don't know why it just looks horrendous. Otherwise, my favorite prop in the game has got to be the... What is it? Is my favorite prop in the game? I don't know. It'd probably be the niche Source Coercion green banner on the Collapse Compound Garden. That would be it. Speaking about Collapse Compound, damn! It's been so long since I've seen the Collapse Compound with all the new maps added, bro. Damn. What a shame. Continuing on. Weapons can you like the most? It would have to be any of the weapons that have the swing on them. The swing just makes it so cool. Off the top of my head though, it has to be the War-Torn Judgment. That is such... Because it's not like any fancy color or anything. It's not like black or white, but it's just the swing, the tape, everything. It's so cool looking, so probably the War-Torn. Otherwise though, the Whisper is pretty cool too, because if you run out of ammo and you reload, the bullets on the side get used up, and that's super cool. Or like the same with the Bandit Negotiator, the shell gets used, it's just super cool. Continuing on. Favorite Mortstim by Cardine. Hands down by Cardine, no questions asked. My Cardine's so damn good, yo. It's so damn good. Because you get shot, instantly heal back up 5 seconds, done. You're just a peaking god. And if you have Chemist, or if you have a good ally with you, you're unkillable. Like the trio video I did with Japid and Anti, the Bicardine helped us so much because we're at 200 HP all the time. Even if someone hit us the crossbow, which was 199, typically you would die to a Prince if you got Serenetted, but with Bicardine, you instantly heal back up instantly, and you're just so damn good. Anyway, continuing on. Ordination or Royal Empire? The Royal Empire sounds cool. Can you imagine black and purple knights? tough, bro. As for the white or golden army attack, that could be ball. That could be ball. That'd be super cool. But continuing on. Any ideas on which game you cover once you no longer have ideas for GD? This is a variety channel. I don't have any particular games I play. Yes, Gravedigger, I've posted a bunch about, but otherwise though, this channel has always been a variety channel. Even though you can laugh at me, Rocky, you've been posting Gravedigger your entire life. Yes, I know, but previously I did not always post GD, and I still don't. Cause some weeks I'll have a GD-less week just to refresh myself and catch up with college work and all the other stuff. Because with the Gravedigger video, I'm always going all out most of the time with the editing. Other videos, I'm just chillaxing. Continuing on. Opinion on Reed's song coming out this early before even the release ID? He's fucking peak, bro. Don't even question him, bro. Will you be my father? No, I think I wouldn't be a good father. Because I don't know. Continuing on. 6'4" muscular vanguard who would always pick to you girlfriend? Or bratty 5'2" but soft in the inside officer girlfriend? I don't know, bro. I can't just have both. Greedy fuck. I'll just pick the vanguard. How do you find Gravedigger or Limbus Company? I found Gravedigger because I saw this cool icon of a skull. This Gravedigger I found because on the Discover page, it's the only good game I found with the Discover page, like Discover a tab on Roblox, and that's how I found it. That's simple. As for Limbus Company, I don't remember. I think it was like I heard a Project Moon game, installed it, it was free, and boom. Are you being bored of your video? What are you talking about? Like, no. I think daily uploads are fun. Even though I don't go all out, gotta keep doing that. Even though I don't always go all out on daily uploads, like on everyday video, it's still fun editing videos and showcasing what I'm doing in most games, so I'm having fun. Hippo video, when? Maybe. I wanted to do a Hippo officer, but I think someone just did that already. I think it was Mushy that did that, or Mosho, whatever her name is. Or their name, or his name. Pronouns. I don't know. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure someone did a Hippo video back then. You should just watch them. Otherwise, though, I want to do either a Rancer Hippo because the stem will always help me out, or I'll do a Officer Hippo because they're the Boy Scouts and I want to be a good officer. Continuing on, where are you from? I'm from the US. But yeah. Continuing on. Rocky, how long did it take for you to get brig/war/brig in total hours? I think, because I'm not in GD right now, I'm too busy working at. I think I'm at 888 right now, or maybe 810. I'm at the 800 range. I think that's where I'm at right now. But otherwise, continuing on. Congrats on 15K. Ask you again: unlimited bacon but no GD, or bacon but GD? I think I'll take the bacon but GD. You should 100% think of doing some goofy shit in Limbus or a LabCorp video. I mean, I could. Will I though? I don't know. But otherwise, a lot of people are already kind of doing that in Limbus. If you want to find Limbus content, you can switch it up. Otherwise, for me though, I don't know if I'll make videos like that. I am working on the Kanto 9 reaction video. That's gonna take a long time. There's still 12 hours of footage left I have to edit, and I am thinking about doing a Yin Yi-song Nurse Father video, just like a chillaxing video, because there's still college work I have to do this weekend. There's a project up, unfortunately. Continuing on. 15K, congrats, man. Thank you, bro. Now question time. What would you say your favorite compound to play/fight on in GD is? Question. Very good question. It'd have to be one of the 4 OGs. Outpost, Barracks, Manufacturing, Assembly. Those are the 4 classics. Because most of them are affected by cave traversal. Outpost, you can shoot through the walls, right? Manufacturing is the 2 warehouses. That's great because the youth play is important, but the manufacturing building gameplay is so much fun. Assembly is very fun because all the buildings there and all the entry points, and also Barracks is just a classic. I don't know, probably Outpost because it's just the most neutral. The 4 OGs are super nice. All the other apps are good and all, but I can barely remember any of their names. Continuing on, and sorry, hold on real quick. God, continuing on. What's your favorite Terraria boss? Both in Calamity and regular unmodded. My favorite Calamity boss? That's a good question. As for unmodded, it'd probably be what is it? What is a good boss? I don't know. I don't know if any of the unmodded bosses are too interesting. Like, they're good, don't get me wrong, they're good, but compared to Calamity, right, it's like, you know, it's right? Because you have to think about, like, what period you are in the gameplay when you do that. For Calamity, can I say the boss, Josh? Because that was very fun to do. Because you got all the new weapon, I don't know. Maybe Calamitous, the final boss, like the lady. That was, because it's very sentimental. Because of the, or very impactful, the final boss, because that is the Calamity, right? At least I think it is, the Calamity. And it's so much fun, like, finally beating the because, mind you, I haven't beat the Calamity at all since, like, I think, like, for my entire life until, like, last year. So, it was just, it made such an impact killing the final boss, and, yeah. Otherwise, well, for regular unmodded, it would have to be, I don't know, early game is kind of eh. As for late game, probably, like, one of the mechs. Well, I think the twins, the evil, like, twin eyes, because usually one of my friends takes the other, and my friend takes the other, and I take the other, and it's just so much fun. It's like Yuji versus Toto. Well, not Yuji, it's like Yuji and Toto fighting, I don't know. It's very fun seeing me doing with one and my friend doing with the other. Continuing on, Demus Burger. I don't understand what this means, I'm sorry, I'm unk. What's another game you want to, wanted to play on stream, make a video about? If I want to play a game / make a video about something, I'll probably just do that. But otherwise though, a game I wanted to play for quite a while. A game I wanted to play for quite a while. What would it be? What would it be? I don't know. As of now, I think Slay the Spire 2 is coming out. I want to play that when it comes out, so yeah. Well, how's your day been? I'm great, bro. Because I'd rather be happy than sad, because I've seen what sadness does to people firsthand, and it hurts to see people like that. So I'd rather be a happy person rather than sad. I have no problems outside of my social life, so do not worry about me, my friend. Stay safe. You like rocks? Hell yeah, bro. Do I know any of them? No. But continuing on, you think you're going to 1v15 with a shock trooper? Probably. Otherwise, no, I'd get fucking eviscerated, because they could just toss. It's impossible to run 1v15 unless the team is stupid. Otherwise, you can just really just run up to the enemy with the entire team and you'd win. But, you know, teammates are idiots, so you could win 1v15 if they all come at you one at a time. Otherwise, no. What is the total kill count? That is a very good question. I should probably count that out right now. Let me do that real quick. I'm reading my total kill count, and apparently I'm at 40,000 kills, as you can see here. Anyway, continuing on. Hi, can you say hi back? Hi! Continuing on, questions. Will you ever host events in GD Discord ever again? I don't know. It's very mood heavy, and I don't know if there's anything I can do. Otherwise, I would host special map events, but as of now, I don't know. Continuing on, favorite spawn, Yadio, or preferred? Oh, like the music? It would have to be Golden Empire, and it would have to be the, what song was it? That one's copyrighted? No. What is it? I forgot. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Probably just Golden Empire. Out of every class, do you favor Officer or Soldat? Soldat, obviously. If not one of them, which class would you love to run with and why? Soldat because he's a generic blank slate of a character, which is why I like him so much. He's just a faceless nobody, which if he dies, no one will care about him. I like him so much, and that's about it. Continuing on, can you do a line battle? I think I've already done that before. At the time of typing this, I have 349 hours on GD. You have like double that amount. My question is, how do you keep motivation to keep playing GD? It was the updates that keep me motivated, it was the community that kept me motivated, and it was just overall the fun I was having, because GD is a fun game. At my level, I struggle to keep motivation, and the only thing keeping going is grinding weapons on low skill counts, but other congrats at 50k. Well, grinding and gilding all the weapons is a good way to keep playing the game. Otherwise, if you have all of them gilded, then just challenge yourself, try out new perks, have fun. It's all about the loadout craft making, and you don't have to go to 500, by the way. You can just stop here. Just play the game when you find it fun. I found it fun for this long, so I'm gonna keep playing it. I still find it fun, but otherwise, just have fun. Experiments. Don't stay with one thing forever, because as much as Apparition of Queen is fun, Butcher and Solid Queen, whew, it's super fun. You have a Valentine's? Hell no, bro. I'm chopped. Continuing on. Are you Brad Karen or Marksman? Are the backhand or marksman good for Volk? Marksman's overkill. I mean, it's good because if you get a headshot, you get morale. That's awesome, right? But otherwise, though, it's kind of just overkill. As for backhand, it's okay. Like, yeah, it takes a long time to aim down the scope if you have it, but you can just press Q to aim normally and then press Q again for the scope. So, I mean, both of these are obviously good for the Volk, but it's up to you and what perk you want to use. I can't tell you what perk's the best because all perks are different depending on who plays the game. Because for me, I love Butcher, and for me, I love Apparition, but some perks don't work well for others, so yeah, continuing on. Have you had a moment when you really wanted to quit being a GD? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's been a moment where I'm like, God dang it, man! I don't think so. No, continuing on. Hot Peak was Canto 9. What's your favorite skin and gun for stealth kills? It was pretty good. And what's your favorite skin and gun for stealth kills? The Akrin, because it's just a huge fuck you. Continuing on. Locked in loadout. It would probably have to be Apparition Green. I mean, if you really want me to lock in, I'll use the Grace Jesse. So, grenade into Grace is insta-kill, or Grace into grenade is insta-kill. That's the locked in loadout with Apparition, so you can do whatever you want to. Otherwise, though, I think I'm just more a fan of Butcher nowadays. I don't really lock in that much. And locking in, well, I mean, locking in is just naturally, you know? I don't think I've ever, like, locked in. If I play the game, I'm just playing the game. I'm not actually locked in ever. Continuing on. What's the story behind your YouTube channel description? I'm the guy that I've saw that whenever I type LOL. I've always wondered if I was some weird inside joke you had, or does it mean nothing? I've had that because whenever I do type LOL, I'm usually actually laughing. Most people, whenever they type LOL, they're like, LOL! And then, like, they just have the most blank face expression. If I do type LOL, I did fucking laugh. I use LOL because I'm laughing. I don't use LOL just because, like, oh, I found it funny. No, I'm using it because I'm actually laughing, which is why I'm the guy that laughs whenever I type LOL. Because I laugh a lot too. So, yeah, I just have a condition where I laugh at things. It's kind of like my way of dealing with just, what is it, stuff? Like, I'll say a sentence, I'll just, like, laugh at the end, because, I don't know, I just like being happy and just generally nice. I guess it's like a way to reduce stress, reduce cortisol, but I don't know, I just laugh often, which is why I have the description. Continue on. How'd you get the name Crazy Ninja? My older brother gave it to me because the first part, Crazy, is from Crazy Dave in Plants vs. Zombies Xbox Edition, and Ninja because I like ninjas at the time because anyone that hid their face, I believe, was a ninja. So if you're wearing a ski mask, I thought you were a ninja, so that's why I like ninjas so much. So Crazy Ninja, that's how my username was made. Otherwise, ninjas are kind of out of fashion now. I like knights more than ninjas. It would be Crazy Knight if I could rechange my name, but I don't want to because it's just so old, so I'd rather just keep it. How many hours do you have in Project Moon games? I think I have like 130-ish in Library Una. I think I have 700 in Limbus, and I think probably 120 in projects. I think at least 1,000 probably. I'm not gonna check right now, but you can probably fact check that on my Steam account. Continuing on. When do I get to riz you up? You have a F as a profile, and your name is Satan-I9R. You're already down the list, bro. Continuing on. Okay, you play Risk of Rain 2. I've made multiple videos about it. And if you do, what's your favorite survivor? Captain, the guy that calls down the beacon and shit, he's just cool. What's your favorite tank, Rockman? I have no idea. I don't play War of Thunder, or Thunder of War, whatever the game is called. I don't know any of the tanks at all. My favorite tank would probably be something with, I mean, imaginary-wise, it'd probably be a spider tank, 4 legs, 2 cannons, and I don't know, machine gun. Otherwise, I don't know an action, I don't know, the Abrams, I guess, generic, continuing on. Why do you barely talk when playing the comments since you only do emojis? Because that's a good question. Because typically it's not a question I'm being asked. And if it is a question, then I can typically just reply with an emoji. I don't know. I don't really talk that much because I'm just lazy, I guess. Will there be a Discord server anytime soon? I already have a Discord server. If you have to choose drop an anti, who would you save? I won't say anything because that's just a bad question to answer. I'd rather save both. I'd rather kill myself than save one of them, so I won't answer that. Thanks for reading this. Thank you, no problem, bro. How about Think Souls Christian versus Bandit game mode? It would be cool, but Max is not gonna do it. Hey QnA, Rocky here. Congrats 15k. Thank you, bro. I'd like to see more Project Moon gameplay. Maybe a run through LOR, some Limbus Moon dungeons, or feeling particular self-loathing Rob Corp runs. Definitely, bro. I'll definitely do something with Limbus. I'm always doing something with Limbus Company, actually. If you've seen the 2 shorts I made. A big inspiration from my builds, I usually hop on to see if they work for me. Awesome, bro. Would you be open to hosting private servers for random events or video ideas? I've done that many times, but it's very random. Otherwise, I do streams and you can join me from there. Thank you, bro. What do you think about pro ransom mains out there in GED? They're a master at their craft. Like, you can't complain about them because they die often, but they die with their teammates beside them because they know that team play is important. So when they do die, their teammates will shoot the enemy and they're good. That's all I have to say. What motivated you to continue making videos? They're fun. Also, I play many games, and the reason I make videos is because I play so many games that I recorded. That's simple. I used to upload twice a day, if you didn't already know. So, yeah. Otherwise, I continue making videos because I play a bunch of games, and if I play games, I might as well record it, right? And I've been doing that at 0 subscribers. I've been doing it at 1,000. I've been doing it at 50. I'll just keep recording videos if I keep playing games, because that's why I make videos. Also money. You can't. I'm not gonna complain about the money I get on YouTube, right? Like, come on, it's money. But yeah. Anyway, continuing on. Have you ever played other Project Moon games by the Limbus company? Yes, I'm 100% by Yuna, and I'm 80% Germination. See the right on Project Moon on Lobotomy Corp, which maybe one day I will complete. If you ask them which characters do you like the most in PM verse, it would have to be any Art Corp character. For example, Nikolai, very cool. My favorite character would have to be Chiseto. He's just so nonchalant and cool. I think I can connect to him very often. Thank you for 15K. Thank you, bro. I have 3 questions. What's your favorite type of bird? It would have to be the crow. Hello, crow. I don't know if that picks up too well, but I have an amazing crow impression. At least I think I do. But continuing on. What's the meaning of Rife, in my opinion? It's how many messages you sent in WhatsApp, how much fun you have using it. Okay. And what is your favorite folklore creature? I don't know, the Wendigo? I don't know anything about folklore. As for what's the meaning of life, it's just to live, bro. It's just be happy. How did it feel when you started this channel? I don't know. It just felt pretty normal. I just uploaded content. That's all I can really say. What do you think about Roblox recent updates? They just suck. I can't really do anything about it, so I don't really care. Are you doing alright? Don't want my favorite YouTube GD. Don't want my favorite GD YouTuber fearing down. I'm doing great, bro. Don't worry about me. As for my personal life, you shouldn't worry about that. I'm doing really fine. If I do suffer a mortal wound in my mental state or my physical state, then I'd probably tell you guys. Otherwise, though, I'm doing perfectly fine as is. If it's not over, GD, what will you do? Huh, that's a good question. I'd probably main butcher or something. I don't know. Rocky #1 GG. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the grace. Continuing on. I started with the current state of GD. I know GD 30K is finished, but there's still things they can update without making the game feel very finished, just 99%. If not, what would you do to improve it if you're given the trust and have the option to work on the game? I would just add more content. That's just about it. Whether it be maybe a new map every week, because I think theme maps, like, I know Nova did like theme maps, I think back then a week, which is, it was cool and all, but there was kind of like a lot because I can barely remember any of them. But I think one map a week could be cool just to make things like spruce up games here and there. Otherwise, I don't know, they should add more mods. There's a lot of mod ideas out there still, which I believe they can add. Like, I don't know, incendiary, what is it? In the incendiary adjudicator or drum mag adjudicator or Jordan adjudicator. Just, they can do so much. Out of all Archimedes games, which of the games would you find? What? Out of all the Archimedes games, which of the games would you find it to be unique or fun, not exclusive to Roblox? Are you talking about like the visual novel they're making? I think GD is the most fun out of all of them, personally. The King Winter is cool and all, but you just die, loop, repeat. AI-A8 is fun and all, but at rave 60 to 100 or anything above 40, you have to fucking fight for your life with a meta build or something. And otherwise, if you're using something you're not good with, you just die. Which I know the game rewards skill, but I don't know. It just seems way too tryhardy for someone like me personally, because I do a tank build. So I like living and just like trying to tank, but otherwise I get fucking one shot anyway, doesn't even matter. What's your favorite color now? It's cyan. I've always said this before, but cyan's favorite color because its blue is a very royal color, and also it's a bright color, which means it's just a vibrant, colorful color. And also it looks great when it's glowing, like neon. Neon cyan's one of my favorite color schemes, like white, neon cyan. One of my favorite color schemes of all time. If you were in the universe of GD, what would you do? I'd be a Soldat and I would die just like the rest of them. And I'm okay with that. Are you fixating on making a Hellion movie skit, or are you planning on doing it? I do remember that actually. But will I ever do it though? Maybe one day. But as of now, don't expect it. Is it if there was an artistic skill you want to learn, drawing, modeling, producing, etc., what would it be? Just editing, because I already do edit videos, but I want to be able to edit like insanely good, which I can do, but it takes time. And since I upload daily, obviously I can't really take my time on a video because I want to upload it, you know, out there and about. And yes, I do know I schedule my videos. I could take some time to edit videos, but I also have college work too. So balancing between both of those and being a lazy fat chud, you know, I can't really do that. Otherwise, though, dog would be nice. It'd be cool. Continue on. What's the best loadout to grind for army machete? Just butcher, rancer, simple. Yeah, you get 1 kill per like life and maybe more, but otherwise it's just a very simple build. What would you like to adjudicate it if it had 4 mod like 8 beyond mod? That wouldn't be fair. What's your favorite overall loadout in the game? It was originally just application of Queen Soldat, but now I think it might be butcher, a Queen any class. It's just so much fun. Are you still in 1.3 seconds? Maybe, bro. How are you? I'm doing fine, thank you, bro. Mary 15k. My questions are: due to Gravediggers updates being slow and the fact that the neither doesn't seem to be doing anything with the game, do you plan on continue playing, or is it playing it, or is most of your content going to be focused on other games? My content was never always focused on GD. Yes, I make a lot of GD videos because I was the first GD content creator, I think, and I just picked up on the hype when it was growing. Otherwise, though, until GD like fully dies out, then I'll play other games. So otherwise, I do already play other games on my live streams and or videos. So I don't know. How do you even access demo to Project Apex? Are you tester? I'm a senior tester, and also the demo, there was a trade test during that day which I recorded 4 videos. Well, 3, but the 4th one's done in progress. Otherwise, it's not in testing anymore. The playtest is done. Thank you, bro. Thank you for 15k. Thank you, bro. What do you think of GD Redug? It's so GD developed by Max, the current developer. I think GD at its current speed right now is the perfect speed possible. Any slower, it would be kind of ridiculous. Otherwise, a slower GD, if they make it sort of like armor, then it could be cool, you know, like armor 3 or something like that. I don't know. They would have to add something cool, like actual healing mechanics, bleeding maybe. I don't know. Just something cool. Otherwise, if it's just the same thing but slower, like you just run slower, you walk slower, spawns are slower, it would be not my type of thing, I think. 10 dudes, I need more man. I don't have anyone of excess right now. Okay, are you into kids? Gang. No. Okay, continuing on. Will you do more videos about GD, like tips, tricks, loadouts, creative use of a class? I'm just releasing whatever I want to use at this point. There's no focus on anything when I post a Gravedigger video. If you do want anything like that though, you should check out Consumer. He posts a bunch of niche stuff. For example, the passes video, fucking sick ass video, and also just a bunch of other stuff he does. He has a lot of cool stuff about the game. Check him out if you want to. What did you do before YouTube? And are you fully going to commit to this? Obviously, I think I'm already fully committed to this because I'm uploading daily. I'm already fully committed to this. What did you do before YouTube? I just played games. I don't know. What are your settings, boy? I need the optimal strategy in these streets. Gang. Like my game settings? If you're talking about my game settings, it's just, I don't know. It's not really much. I mean, I guess I could show you real quick if Rocky would be so kind to add like a video here. If he forgets, then oh well, too bad, too sad. Otherwise, though, I don't think it's really that important. Continuing on. Maybe I'll make a video about it. Continuing on. What is the worst experience you've had with GD? I can't remember the worst experience I've had with GD besides maybe train mode. The second train mode, because it was just too slow personally for me. The first train mode was fine as is. Yeah, it was snowbally, but otherwise though, it was super fun because it was just it's just 1v1 team. Assault's fun because it's the whole team fighting the other team, and train mode, the first one was fun because it's the whole team fighting the other team, but otherwise the second one was just kind of worst compound, or at worst a worse, what is it, control for me personally. I didn't really get that much. Base, okay. Who's your favorite sinner? Probably Don Quixote or Hongru, but probably Don Quixote because of their personality. What's your favorite helmet GD both factions? Favorite helmet on GD both factions. The first one would be Golden Empire Rook, fucking awesome, and for the second one would be Vanguard. Nation Vanguard is my favorite helmet in the entire game, period. I don't know why, I don't know what about it, but it just looks sick. I don't know why. Continuing on. Are you Rocky? Yeah, I think so. When's the Discord? I already have a Discord. Do you like eating red crayon? No. What's your favorite food? Either french fries or the chicken parmesan, because that shit is fucking ball. Continuing on. What's the most funnest loadout on Gravedigger? Probably the Butcher, Saw the Queen, because, you know, you shoot, drop, stab, repeat. And it's just so much fun cleaving through multiple people. Favorite storm trooper? You mean shock trooper? Probably the flamethrower because the potential is insane. Hey Crazy, do you think there'll be more GD updates in the future? Definitely, just not at the fast pace. And congrats, thank you, bro. If I had possibility to contribute something to your favorite game, what would it be? Probably a voice line or something, because I can't code for shit or add like model for anything. It'd just be like a silly voice line. I do know helmet save rhymes is already in the game, which I'm still surprised that the old developer really watched my content. That's actually insane. Like I'm still in shock about that. I didn't know the developer even would enjoy my content, because I think I was rather obnoxious. Continuing on though, something I would contribute is probably just a voice line, like a death voice, and like ow, like probably just like owie, like a very rare chance for like just for a guy to die and just yell owie, or something else. I don't know. Continuing on, well, it's 9%. It's 21, bro. Which shotgun is personally your favorite? That's a hard question because both of the Hellion and the Queen do two different things. Probably the Queen though, because it's just a vine boom. Just a and negotiate is cool and all, but the Queen is just the vine boom. Like the Hellion is just like boom, boom, jump scare, multiple. It's a crowd creep, but the Queen is just a huge middle finger to like a single person. That's why I like the Queen so much. Continuing on. Also, no opinion about the situation of Vanguard or Offset to the point that you found around 0 to 3, you're up to 5 people praying the class, or do you think that if they had perks energized, they would be prayed more? What are you talking about? Offset is very OP as is. The defense order insane, advance order insane, defense order nuts, and focus order is ludicrous. No helmet though. Offset is already good as is. As for Vanguard, already good as is. The buffs are insane. The banner, boom, 15% recoil reduction, I think, and healing speed too. And also the attack speed buff is already good as is. And also free cover to places where you cannot add cover is nuts, and it's mobile. People don't play them because they just don't have they don't want to take the risk of praying them, because you know being walked at pistol was kind of annoying on Vanguard, and also Opposite have no helmet, you just die. So yeah, I think they're fine as is. There's been times where I've been the only Vanguard in entire campaign. Good on you. Alright, so there isn't much question, but here I go. So I think I saw one of these videos where it had a section of a GD Vision novel fan game with the Yook in it. It's been a while. I'm trying to find the game, but I can't find it out. Maybe you can remember. There's such a grave digger in the Roblox game tab, and you'll find it. Don't worry. Hi Rocky, I have one question. What made you play Gravedigger in the first place? I searched up on the Roblox Discovery tab and it was there, and I clicked on it, and it was so cool because Knights with Guns will always be the most coolest fucking thing on earth, and that's why I still play GD, because that's what brought me into it. When are you doing another Teto song montage? I don't know if it'd be Teto related, but I'm definitely gonna do one, maybe for the hope, maybe not. Don't expect it. Otherwise, continuing on. When's your birthday? December 23rd. Continuing on. Is Rocky here? Hi guys, Rocky here. Okay, I hit 2K on. I hit 2K hours on GD. Are you proud? You're chopped, bro. 2K hours is fucking. That's half of what I have. That's half of what Japet has. That is fucking insane, man. I don't know how you play this game for that. That's like playing the game daily, dude. I know I do that, but like, no, I don't even do that. Like, I don't know. Just if you're having fun, just cool, dude. Cool. I guess, bro. I guess. Do you think Chain Game Mode deserved to get nuked out of the game? Definitely, the second one deserved to get nuked. It was just too slow. If the tickets trained much faster, I would love it. Like if it was as fast as Assault, I would love it. But otherwise, it was just too much of a slugfest for me personally. Otherwise, the first one was pretty cool. I personally didn't find it my favorite mode, but it didn't deserve to get removed. Definitely. What does Hunger need, Rocky? It needs protection, safety, loveness, and kindness, bro. What do you think? What do you think? Which weapon is the most lame in Gravedigger? Probably the Crestfall. It's a good weapon, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty generic. I'll still use it because it's fun, but it's just like 120, 120, 120, 120, reload. Even though Al-Clear is more fun. I still use the, don't get me wrong though, I still use the Al-Clear because it's such a reliable weapon, but I think it's the most boring out of all of this stuff that you can use. Because the hipfire mode is good, but on the adjudicator, it's just more fun to use on adjudicator. It's boom, 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 you know, it's just more fun. I don't know if this got submitted before, but how did you create your nickname? Are you talking about Crazy Ninja? My older brother gave me the word crazy from Crazy Dave from Xbox 360 version of Plants vs Zombies, and Ninja because I like ninjas at the time. Anyone that covered their face, I considered a ninja, and well, the rest is history. Congrats on 50K, I have a few questions. If you could stack a lasagna on top of another, do you have 2 lasagnas or 1? I think it's 1 big lasagna. What's your favorite gun skin? It would probably be the War-Torn Judgment because it just looks very slick. What's hardest weapon for me to guild? It was probably the probably the Crestfall. It was just very boring. Not because it was like what was it, hard to guild, Every other weapon was very fun, but the Crestfall, I literally stopped at 400 kills just to use a different weapon. That's how like boring it was. So I guess it was that. 2 questions. As somebody who plays, as someone who's about to hit GD, Brig in GD, insists I still suck at the game. Therefore, I have to come ask, what is the most important thing to practice in order to get good? Positioning and game awareness. Make sure to look behind you. Make sure you listen to your surroundings. It's just, if you get good at that, you can predict where enemy movements are, and you can always cover yourself whenever you need to. And just get better with aim generally. It takes time to get better with aim. For me, it's innate. After spending 800 hours in GD, aiming is innate, but I still suck them sometimes. So I don't know. Continuing on, do you get any game recommendations other than GD? But do you got any game recommendations other than GD? Maybe we as community could suggest a game or two. I was gonna say Broken Paradise, but that game died unfortunately. But otherwise, I'm not too sure if I can recommend a game because my game's tastes are just everything. Have a good question. Top 10 favorite Roblox games, top 10 Roblox games, and 1 favorite movie. Movies, I have not watched any. As for Roblox games, Gravedigger is probably top 1. I don't know. I feel 2 ways to answer this. Top 10 favorite. Because if I can't remember off the top of my head, then it probably isn't my favorite, right? I'm not gonna say Deep Broken. Hell no. What a waste of my time. I mean, outside of Roblox, I can think of multiple games. Gary's Mod, Limbus Company, Rabe Yuna, Ghost of Tsushima, XCOM 2, Mountain Blade Warband Bannerlord, right? As for Roblox games, is there any other Roblox game I like? Top 10? Maybe Blackhawk Execution 5, that's a pretty cool game. I don't know if I play any other game on Roblox Regency like Gravedigger, so I'm not too sure. Sorry that I can't answer your question, and I'm too easy to look at it. I'm sorry. Are you cool? No, I don't think so. Are you cooler than Japin? Hell no. Are you the coolest? No. Do you think there should be chalk ship variants? Yes, I do think so. Though I think different weapon would be cool. That'd be awesome. When we tell Japin he's adopted, I definitely don't think he's adopted. What are some tips and tricks you've learned during combat in GD? Positioning is important. Using your ears is important. Looking behind you, even though there's nothing behind you, is important. And just positioning and game awareness is important. That's simple. Aiming comes natural. This time I'm showing you, but can you try out DIY trenching with Negotiator and Lancet? That, my friend, is called a pirate. If you know, you know. I have a video about it. My question, when and why did you start playing GD, and will you ever crit? Please don't crit. I don't know if I'll ever crit, maybe when the game dies. Otherwise, though, why I started playing GD is because I saw a game with knights and with guns, and that's always the coolest thing in the entire world, so that's why I played it. What was your hardest gun to kill at the Crestfall because it's very boring? This is in Russian. I don't know what this says. There's no auto-translate on this thing, which sucks. Continuing on. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, guys. Oh, hey, Rocky. Hey, Rocky. The question, and then if you don't even remember it, here's a question that has many good gamers have struggled. Let's say you're a GD mortician that loves your job. Great, but you tend to be lonely. Lucky for you, you have owned a disabled gubby. Why is he disabled? Just like that certain German doctor from the funny game of 2007. I don't know what you're talking about. Who owns a little bird with the name of Greek origin. Anyway, you have a mission with the pet gubby. Great. I always watches you operate on the combat's corpses. You would smile at your friend as you pluck mountain of okay. Great. Sometimes Gubby plays around with the opening of the body. You would laugh. Everything was so until suddenly evil urination Jaeger kidnapped you with a gubby. Now you're alone, and the only last thing that he was the only last thing that you meant dear to you. But you couldn't let that evil Jaeger steal your friend, so you venture out into the caves in search of that rubbish bag. After a few bottles of Dan Daniels, you found the Jaeger. It was in a Source Cushion Tavern, and they were asleep after drinking Dan Daniels right before. Right beside the hand was the little friend was in a cage. Without hesitation, you freed your furry friend, and the Source Cushion patrons watched you drag a drunk urination Jaeger out of the tavern. They did nothing to stop you. Yada yada yada. You had a Jaeger who kidnapped your gubby, and now you kidnapped them yourself. How would you torture them? First of all, I would take out their eyes, and then rip off their ears, and then their tongue. And that's about it. I would just watch them be useless. That's simple. Or I'll probably just kill them with it, like decapitation. Simple. Where were you on I didn't even exist, bro. What's the most favorite gun in GD to you? The Queen or Hellion, because just a vine boom. What type of favorites do you like? I don't know, salty, I guess. Sweet. Probably some more salty. I'm gonna have a friend add event. If I'm ever going to add a person, it's gonna be someone I know and trust. Otherwise, I'm not adding anyone random. What gun do you hate fighting the most? I think it'd be the Judgment. Not because I get pissed. No, I get pissed at it all the time. It's just that every time I get headshotted by a Judgment, I do like that, I guess, bro, like face hand thing. Like it's just bro. And I don't blame the guy using it. I blame myself. I'm like, fuck, it was a Judgment. Well, 2 by 2 seconds. I don't know. It's just one shot headshot. I'm like, bro. But you know, people don't use the Judgment. Like, it's not that bad. The Judgment isn't that bad because it's just a one-shot kill. If I was playing with my team, he would have died, right? So that's my fault. I'm dying to the Judgment. That's what I'm trying to say. Moving on. That's a 15K. I've got multiple questions. Sure, boss. If you're quitting before things started working, hell no. Do you feel pressure now that people actually expect uploads? Kind of. How has hitting 15K changed the way you see yourself? I see myself as the same as it was at 0. I'm just another guy that plays games. That's simple. What's something about subscribers would be surprised to know about your process? Uploading daily is a fucking annoyance, that's for sure. But it's fun though. That's why I still do it. I do it because it's a challenge, and I want to challenge myself with YouTube. So here. Do you check analytics daily or try to ignore them? I check them daily. I have to make sure everything's going okay. But I don't like take them seriously though. Like if it says like, oh, you're getting like 1,000 S watch hours, or you're getting 1,000 S like subscribers, or like views, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that doesn't really matter. Do you think luck plays a role in YouTube success? Definitely, no question to ask. It definitely fucking does, bro. It does. It's guaranteed it does, because you're not gonna pop off instantly. That just very rarely happens. And if you do, you have to chase that lightning, otherwise you die out. What's one thing you did that didn't work out but taught you something important? I am not too sure. Maybe that doing college work rate is a horrible idea. What does 15K mean to you personally? It means a lot to me, but I also want it to mean like I want this channel to be very chill, like low down, you know, low down to earth, just like something that I have, but I don't want it to be like, I don't want to be fake, you know. I don't be like, hey guys, thank you for the 15K, like thank you so much. Like it's awesome that 15,000 people have subscribed to me, right? But I don't want to over exaggerate it, you know. Even though it is a significant amount of, I'm not like, okay, it's a significant amount of people, but I don't want to like fucking take it out of exaggeration and be like suck dick, right? But otherwise, it does mean a lot to me, but I don't want to do anything too crazy. Again, thank you on the 15K. Thank you, bro. What did you learn about other GT YouTubers personally? From collabs and also from recommended. So yeah. And typically, I do watch a bunch of other GD content creators, like the people with like 10 to 20 views, because I just want to see what they're doing. Because it's funny watching videos with that low views, because there's a lot of good content out there, but of course, YouTube doesn't like them. How do you get in contact with them? I did not. Or they got into contact with me through collabs. So that's how. You have a job? No. Should I finish cancel 5 Limbus company? You should. Hello, congratulations 15K. Thank you, bro. That's just how are you so awesome? Like, Jenny, you're just like living joy, babe. I love you so much. Thank you. I just rather stay happy and positive. People that hate my rap, people that hate me being too loud, they're the most fucking horrendous sad people on earth, bro. If you hate someone that's rapping, you hate someone that's loud, that's having fun, you need to just look at yourself, bro. Look at yourself in the mirror. Also, I love your images using the videos that are underrated. They're so charming. Where do you find them anyway? They're all on Discord. The GIFs I find are what people send me. So, if I do get copyrighted by an artist, I'm sorry. Please contact me. Will there ever be more Operation Reward content when it eventually opens again? Definitely, bro. It's a fun game. When will we get all official Discord badges? Fuck no, I'm not doing that. That's a lot of money. Will we ever get to see you playing stealthy in GD? Piotatsu. I've had like multiple Geist videos. Hello? When are we crabbing with Drape, GMAC, and Anti again? It's Mr. Max. I'm not too sure. As for Drapid and Anti, we always collab often. Well, it's not like we're not collabing. I guess we are collabing, but we're just playing with each other. So, we just play with each other. You have to ask to join on live streams, something like that. Otherwise, GMAC, he has not appeared in so long, so I'm not too sure. So the other like Discord groups he had, they're just kind of dead. But as for the group chat between me, Drapid, and Anti, we talk in there daily. We're always talking to there all like 24/7 often, just because, you know, we're friends now. Which I don't thank GD for the opportunity. Otherwise though, an actual crab like that, you would have to ask us or probably just ask Anti. Because, like I said, I have no direct contact to you without going through the group chat. But I don't want to disturb that group chat, so yeah. What's your favorite skin in GD? Oh, including shocks, it would have to be the... What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I think the anti-material for Ordination is fucking sick with the frag and everything. That's so cool. If there was a frag on the Golden Empire with the like purity seals, that would be fucking awful. But otherwise, continuing on. What's your opinion on economic status US currently? I don't fucking know. And it's just to know about the past decade about this. How does this affect your Gravedigger gameplay? I honestly can't answer you. Does this big Yahoo pay good? Yeah, it does. I'm definitely a fat shud with all the money I've been getting because I've been buying much more stuff with the money I've gotten from YouTube. Thank you guys. But most of my money as well is going to my parents for Yent because Yent sucks. Continuing on. What's your favorite trench mace loadout? I don't use trench mace. I don't like it. Thank you. Here's a recipe for DIY AT. I don't need this. Is Gravedigger cool? Hell yeah, it is. Congrats on the 1K or 15K. Thank you, bro. Opinion about your fan base? I don't think I have an opinion about my fan base because I don't really because like I said, I don't contact them that much directly. I don't know. Probably just good. I'm on good terms. Like, I mean, for example, on live streams, everyone's chill, which is awesome. So I think I'm on great terms. So yeah, continue on. Yo, did you notice how they use Star Wars Death Sound in the game? That's not the Star Wars Death Sound. That's just a real hype scream. Yeah. What do you plan on doing once you move from Gravedigger? Type of content style or game focused on? I won't have any. This channel is already a variety channel. This channel was always a variety channel, so I'm not too sure. As for my type of content, just same content, just like some silly stuff that I find. My dear protein shake, congrats 50K in Femgeist or Fem Radio. Are you talking about female or Fem boy? I don't know. I don't know. Do you love the city you live in? Yeah, I love the city I live in. And that is it! That is the entire QnA. Let me finish this up real quick in the actual GD game. And that is the entire QnA. As for everything here, you can see these are my hours if I didn't already show that to you earlier. And everything else, you know, like you want to get kills, here you go. Here you go. Doing one good rotation, one good rotation, one good rotation. Boom, boom. Just like there, yeah. That's it. That's the entire QnA. Thank you guys so much. Booyah. I don't know what to say. Just thank you guys so much for 15K. Most of you guys came from GD, but many of you also came from elsewhere, which I thank you guys so much for watching all my other content. And even if GD dies, even if my viewers count gets low to like 1,000, even 100, I'll still upload content because it's just still so much fun. I will never stop uploading content until the day I die. If I ever miss a daily upload, like twice in a row or for like a week, then I died. Like I actually died, or I'm depressed or something like that, or like something bad happened. So yeah, that's it. That's that's the QnA. Thank you guys for everything, and hopefully I get it out today. Because we're gonna doing a 1 hour video, it takes a long time. Anyway, bye bye. Thank you guys for everything. That's it. That is Index Nurse Father Yi Song done. Holy, of course, Lobotomy Ego, Rodian is fucking insane, but the Fury also just allows you to clean up any turn. Essentially for free. I did mess up on the third final fight with the fish guy and the wolf, because I thought Furiosa would go onto the wolf too, but I guess not. I messed something up with the attack rate. Otherwise though, 85 turns. My last one I think was 104, so this is just insane. Actually insane, dude. Look, 3 turn over here, and then everything else simple. Oh my god, dude. Actually nuts, dude. So much. This ID is so much. It's too much fun, dude. It's too much fun. Like, they try to balance every, like, they nerfed Malphos, you know, but this ID, they're like, ah, fuck it, just try to do whatever he wants, and he just 1,000 roaring attack, or 1,000 damage on a skill 3 just for the sake of it. Holy fuck, dude. That is absolutely insane. But yeah, that is it. It's probably just gonna be like another like filler video when I'm doing something else, like college or etc or something like that, but oh my god. That is absolutely insane what this ID can do. I love him so much, bro. He's just so fucking cool, dude. He's so cool, dude. He's actually so cool. And in the middle of the, what is it, Refraction, I had to check up on how to get, what is it, Proclamation. But it's just unbreakables. Each unbreakable gives you a procreation. If you have extra remaining, then you get that even if you didn't do the skill fully, which is very cool. And then you also get them from using Mark with the prescript. So you get one from this, and then one from all of the unbreakables. And remember, you have a max depending on your unlock stage. You either get, what is it? You get 2 at unlock 0, then unlock 1 you get 3, unlock 2 you get 4, and then unlock 3 you get 5 each turn. If you do use unbreakables and you're, you know, you're skilled, these skips, yeah. But yeah, that's it. Holy shit, this guy is so much fun. He's too much fun. I'm just happy that I spent all my, what is it, my tickets on this guy. I'm happy. I don't care I did 70 pulls on this guy. I'm just happy as is, bro. He's him. I can't imagine the other Nurse Fathers being too fun. I'm guessing Valencia would just be Dodge God, which is gonna be cool. I'm guessing middle. I don't remember much about the middle or the middle Nurse Father. I don't know, but we'll have to see. But otherwise, yeah, that is officially it. So much fun, bro. Oh my god.